Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you. My name is Brother Omar El Rashed, and I am the author, poet, and peaceful heart's guide. Today, I wanted to talk to you about one of the most painful pains that I've ever experienced. And it is the debilitating, incredibly painful experience of having really bad and low self esteem. When I was around 15 and a half years old, I actually graduated from high school early. And someone had mentioned to me, hey, Omar, it's great that you were able to graduate so young. But because of my low self esteem, I told that person anybody could do what I did, and it's not really a big accomplishment. And I don't think that it's such a big deal anyway. One of the biggest victories of my life I saw as so small, and I took it as a point of pain and suffering, not as a victory to celebrate. In a lot of other relationships where people have acknowledged or recommended or advised or complimented me, I felt like I couldn't even accept their compliments. Whenever they would say that I did something wrong, I would come up with some reason that it wasn't good enough, that it wasn't perfect enough, and it took all of the joy out of my life. I don't know about you, but I've struggled for many years with being a perfectionist, wanting exactly perfection and not being satisfied with myself, and always being hard on myself and judgmental of myself and down on myself, even when I did things well. Yes, of course, we can always grow and do better, but to not be able to take acknowledgement and feel good about the things that we do is a painful experience. And I don't know about you, but it's something that it took me forever that I was struggling with it and not finding a solution. Until one time I was able to learn one of the secrets of feeling and experiencing high self esteem, positive self esteem, and good self esteem. And this is a principle, and it's in the Quran, and it is an Islamic principle that when you truly understand it, it has the potential to transform your life. And the principle is what's the creation story in the Quran. So if you look in the Quran, there are many different chapters which describe the creation of Adam. And I'm sure you know the verse that I've quoted before that says, قَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي Adam. Allah says, I have honored the children of Adam. But in the story of the creation of Adam and Eve, Adam wa Hawa, there was a story in which Allah says he's talking to the angels in Surah Baqarah, and he says, angels, I'm going to create a vicegerent, a khalifa, a representative on earth. And the angels ask, are you going to create something that sheds bloodshed in the earth while we celebrate your praises? And Allah responded to the angels and said, I know that which you know not. And so Allah tests the angels and asks them to give knowledge about something and to answer a question. And the angels responded, we can't. I'm sorry. We only know that which you've taught us. And then Allah asks Adam, Adam, tell them their names. Tell them the names of what I'm asking. And Adam provides for them the names. And it's after this naming that Allah orders the angels to bow down to Adam. And of course, we know Iblis refuses. He's one of the jinn and he doesn't bow down and he's cast out of heaven. But can you imagine? Imagine to yourself row after row after row after row of angels bowing to you, minutes, days after you were created. How would you feel if all of these angels were bowing to you? Wouldn't you feel proud? And not proud, arrogant, but proud with honor and dignity. قَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي Adam. We have honored the children of Adam. Wouldn't we feel honored if there were rows and rows of angels prostrating before us? That's how Allah created Adam, and he is our ancestor. He is our forefather. And we have the same honor that Allah bestowed upon Adam, he bestowed on each and every one of us. But if we see ourselves as small and as insignificant and as not good enough, then we are going against what Allah has honored us in the Quran. And again, there's another chapter in the Quran in Surah At-Teen, and it says, لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي أَحْسَنِ تَقْوِيمٍ. Verily, we have created mankind in the best of molds, in the best of shapes. So again, Allah is honoring us and recognizing the worth and the dignity of humanity. But if we don't see it ourselves, we won't be able to be benefited by that idea and that knowledge. And one of the things that I learned is that it's not enough to just intellectually in our minds understand this point. We have to take it a step further and live it. But how do you do that? That's something that I work with people on, to be able to take these positive, good ideas in their lives and actually implement them so that they transform our lives, so that we feel the peace and the tranquility and the happiness of high self-esteem, confidence, self-worth, and all of these wonderful attributes. But if you're struggling with low self-esteem and you're struggling with a low opinion of yourself and being hard on yourself and being perfectionistic, it's not enough to just hear the good idea, right? People may have been telling us, and people were telling me for years, Omar, just feel good about yourself. Just feel good about your accomplishments. Give yourself some credit. But I couldn't do it. There was something that was missing. And that's something that I help people to find as they work through the stages that we go through. But if you'd like to start this journey, then please feel free to message me and I can connect you with the first step, which is one of the resources that I distribute and that I give to those who are looking to start this process of transformation. So if you are tired of having low self-esteem, being perfectionistic, being hard on yourself, not having self-worth and feeling down, then feel free to send me a message, inshallah. I pray this message reaches you in the best of health and iman, and I bid you adieu. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.